Slam! SuperMegaTrivia Slam! SuperMegaTrivia Slam! SuperMegaTrivia Slam!
Hey guys, welcome to SuperMegaTrivia Slam. My name is Steve Strangio. Welcome to the show. I'm your host and MC, doing a special edition for Mind Dog TV. Now, we're also on the Believe Podcast Network, and sometimes I will, shoot an episode and then, take the audio off of the actual video. Sometimes I do special shows. This is going to be a show from my apartment this time. Sometimes I'm out in the world, sometimes I'm here. The only challenge with doing a show in the apartment is that I'm in an apartment complex that is surrounded by dogs. We got a dog downstairs, we have my two pugs in here, we have a dog outside. So you're gonna hear dogs barking no matter what the hell happens, and there's nothing I can do about that. So we're just gonna have to roll with it and see where it goes. All right. See, I'm wearing the Zone Ball shirt, as you know, on Mind Dog TV. We do have some Zone Ball videos up there. Zone Ball is a brand new sport that I invented, and it's been out there in the world being sold as a game for the past 5 or 6 years. Recently been on ESPN2, and if you've been to the Mind Dog Facebook page, you'll notice I've been posting a lot of videos of the show that appeared on ESPN2. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Zone Ball Sport. But we're going to be doing some really awesome things for Zone Ball. Not much that I can talk about right now, but it's coming up really soon, and it's going to be really, really cool, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, keep checking out the Zone Ball videos on Mind Dog TV. All right, enough of this jibber jabber. What do you say we get started with round number one?
Round one!
So we're going to do 2 rounds. These are easy general knowledge trivia questions. 2 rounds, and maybe we'll sneak in a rapid fire round in there. So what do you say? Let's move on. Question number 1. I'm just going to ask the question, and you can either write down the answer, or you can play with your friends, get a group of people together, and then compare, or just, play by watching and saying, Steve, I know that answer. I'm going to ask the question, no multiple choice, and then I will give you the answer, and I will read each question twice. Here we go. Question number 1 for round number 1. Easy general knowledge trivia. Here we go. Question number 1. How many continents are there? How many continents are there out in the world that we live on, this planet Earth? Do you know? Did you pay attention? Are you smarter than a 5th grader in geography class? How many continents are there? Write down your answers as I look around my apartment. It's a nice apartment. You know it? All right, here we go. There are 7, ladies and gentlemen. There are 7 continents. What are they? Google them. All right, moving on. Question number 2. If you don't know this answer, because we do have, if you don't know this answer and you live in the United States, then there might be a problem here. But for our people who are watching outside of the U.S., here is a question. As of 2020, who is the current U.S. president? I mean, there's been some kind, at least half of the people in our country are fans. I don't get political. That's not me. But who is our current U.S. president? Do you know? Come on. Yeah, it's Donald Trump, U.S. president. President Donald Trump. So whatever's good for you is good for me. Moving on, question number 3. So this is it's going to sound like an interesting question, because I'm going to ask you the question and be like, well, Steve, then you just answered your own question. But no. I'm going to ask you the question, then I will give you a little clue or understanding. Question number 3. What color is cyan? Now, there are basic colors, okay, and then there are variations or variants. Cyan is a variant. I'm reading it off my iPad right here. So cyan, what is the base color? Where does it come from? Where was it born from? I know there might be some people out there named Cyan, man or woman or other. We're all inclusive here. So what color is cyan? Do you have it? Did you write it down? Did you think about it? Here we go. It's blue. Cyan is blue. All right, moving on. Question number 4. This one. If you're a fan of Bobby Boucher from The Waterboy, you will know this answer. What is the chemical formula for water? Some people say water. Some people say water. I say water. What is the chemical formula for water? Come on, you got to know this. As the dog barks. The dog's going to be barking the entire time. There's a dog downstairs and he just never stops. So whatever. My dogs. I have Ducky's over here and Andy's over there. What is the chemical formula for water? Do you guys know? Come on. It's H2O. That is some high quality H2O. Waterboy. Awesome movie. If you haven't seen it, what the hell? All right, folks, we're moving on. These are general knowledge. We're about 5 minutes into the round and the show. We got 2 rounds of trivia, maybe a rapid fire round. We'll see how it goes. Then maybe I'll toss in some movie and TV stuff. We'll see how it goes. But here we go. We already asked you the chemical formula of water, and now we're moving on to question number 5. Any art fans out there? Any fans of art? I'm not talking about someone named Art, even though I do have a friend named Art. But we're talking like the drawing stuff and painting. What city is the Louvre Museum located? What city? Okay, I'm not going to give you the name of the country because that would give it away. I've actually been to this country, so if you know me, you know that I've been. I actually didn't go to the Louvre when I was there because there was a lot of good food. That is a hint in this country. So what city is the Louvre? The Louvre or the Louvre city? What city is the museum located? Do you know? Well, the country is France, and the city is Paris. So I've actually been to Paris. I've been to Paris. I did wear my Chuck Norris jersey standing in front of the Eiffel Tower because, you know, America. It was a beautiful city, beautiful country. We took a river boat cruise, Viking river, but it's not a, I mean, I'm not getting paid for this. But if you've ever done a river cruise, it's like, you know, going on a gigantic cruise, but it's smaller, obviously. And it's on a river, duh. And you just basically, you're on a 5-star hotel traveling through France. And everywhere you stop, like a local chef will come on and make you a meal. It was astounding. I gained like 100 pounds, no, 50, no, 20. I gained 20 pounds. But the food was amazing. And France is beautiful. The cows are just really chill. They're just hanging out. I do not care. I am a cow. You want some milk? You take some milk. But everything, dairy is amazing. Moving on. I haven't traveled most of my life, and when I became 40 years old, we just traveled like crazy. So I'm gonna do some more traveling videos. You guys should come along. Moving on. Here we go. Question number 6. Question number 6. So, how many U.S. states are there? Really? Once again, we do have some international viewers, so you may live in a province or something, maybe a cooperative, but there are U.S. states here in America, apostrophe America. If you don't know this and you live here, once again, go back to school. As the dog barks. How many U.S. states are there, folks? Come on. There's 50. There are 50 U.S. states. And here they are. No, I'm not going to do that. Moving on, question number 7. Once again, another number question. How many years are there in a millennium? Are you a millennial? Do you know this answer? How many years are there in a millennium? A pug is snoring over here. I'm sure you can hear that. So there's decades, right? Okay, there's years, obviously. There's centuries. Now, a millennium, how many years are in a millennium? Do you know the answer? Write it down if you know it. I'll wait. I'll be over here near all my stuff. You see my stuff here? Got Harley and Deadpool. It's my wife and I, pretty much. I'm Deadpool. How many years are in a millennium? That would be 1,000 years. 1,000 years are in a millennium. Let's move on, folks. Question number 8. This one may be a little tough. As of now, which athlete is known as the fastest man on Earth? Now, I'm not talking about the Flash, even though he is fast. He may or may not exist. I'm not really sure. So the Flash is totally out of it. He's a superhuman. We're looking for a human. Who is the fastest man on Earth? Do you know that? Runs really fast. You actually have to be running. Can't be in a car going fast. Has to be a person running with his feety legs. Do you know it? Usain Bolt. Ironically, somebody named Bolt is the fastest man alive. Couldn't work in a deli. I mean, he could. Could be the fastest deli worker on earth. Get me my sandwich. Boom, done. But no. Usain Bolt, fastest man on earth besides the Flash and that deli worker named Chuck. Moving on, folks. Here we go. We got 2 more questions to go in this round. Question number 9. What is the tallest mountain on Earth? People are climbing this all the time. Sherpers are like just going up and down. Usain Bolt is like running up it really fast. Maybe not. I don't know. That'd be hysterical though. So what is the tallest mountain up there on Earth? Do you know what it is? That'll be Mount Everest. Yeah, Mount Everest is the tallest mountain on Earth. All right, final question, number 10. What is the scientific name for the process that plants use to convert sunlight to energy? Do you know this answer? Oh, I'll read it one more time for you, but not after I have a sip of some high-quality H2O. There we go. Oh, that's good. It's chunky style, my personal favorite. What is the scientific name for the process that plants use to convert sunlight to energy? Do you know the answer? This would be a word that you can only say if you're sober. Photosynthesis is the answer. If you say it drunk, it sounds like photosynthesis. So photosynthesis is the answer. And there you go. 10 questions, round number 1. But hey, guess what, folks? It's time for a rapid fire round.
Rapid fire round!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got 5 questions right here. Rapid fire round. You only get like 1.7 seconds to answer each one. There's no multiple choice. I ask a question, and you either write down the answer or you just shout it at me. If you're on your phone or watching on your tablet or on your TV and you want to shout out loud and scare everybody, do it. I don't care. Let's make this happen. Question number 1. Which museum is known... Which museum? What? Which musician... I'm going to drink some more water. Is it water? Who knows? Which musician is known as the king of pop? Answer now. All right, the answer is, of course, Michael Jackson. Moving on, question number 2. What is the longest river in the world? What is the longest river in the world? Go. Anybody know? Do you know? There's nobody here. I'm just pointing to the wall. The longest river in the world is the Nile, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on, question number 3. It's our rapid fire round. What common species of butterfly has orange and black wings? Give me a common species of butterfly. You've seen this around. You probably held one on your finger. Has orange and black wings. What is the answer? Give it to me. Give it to me now. It's the monarch butterfly. The monarch. Any fans of the Venture Brothers out there? The monarch. The mighty monarch. Watch it. It's awesome. Moving on. Question number 4. Kind of a comparison question, almost like an SAT question. Here we go. Dogs, which are sleeping around me, dogs are canines, and cats are, fill in the blank. What do you think it is? If dogs are canines, cats are, you know? Felines. Dogs are canines, and cats are felines. All right, here comes your final question for the rapid fire round that we put in the middle this time because what the hell? Give me the name of the first man on the moon. First man on the moon. What was his name? First and last name. Spelling doesn't count, but this is not a hard one to spell. First name, first man on the moon, or first name on the moon. First man on the moon. Who was it? That's Neil Armstrong, ladies and gentlemen. Neil Armstrong. All right, folks, there you go. There is our rapid fire round. I hope you're having a good time. Take a quick break.
SuperMegaTrivia Slam! SuperMegaTrivia Slam!
Quick promo thing for your pal Steve here. So like I mentioned, Zone Ball is currently playing on Mind Dog TV. We have 3 as of this taping. There may be more after this taping. We have some videos up there, how to play the sport, information about me and who I am and what I do. So if you want to see more of Zone Ball, let us know. Go on the Facebook page, search for Mind Dog TV. Go on the Facebook page, interact. I'm an admin on the Facebook page, so I will get back to you. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you guys want to see some more episodes, if you want to see maybe a live game, an actual game being played, we'd be more than happy to get it going. So Zone Ball, currently playing on Mind Dog TV, along with A Good Man, which is my episodic series, filmed on Long Island, in spots mostly in Malvern. One scene in my hometown of Oceanside, and then we filmed a scene in Huntington, which is pretty awesome. I'd love to get some more of those done. So if we can, we definitely will get some done. You know, I'm all for it. But for now, it's all about that. So of course, Super Mega Trivia Slam, A Good Man, and Zone Ball. I have a whole bunch of other stuff I'd love to get out to you guys. I have some short films. I have a travel show called The Journeyman. A lot of stuff, but it's all up to Matt Napo. I'm here for you, babe. So if you want to give me a call, you know where I am, and I'll throw some more content your way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say we get back and do round number 2?
Round 2!
All right, folks, so we have some movie and television questions. We did some really easy general knowledge trivia, and that's always fun. But I have 10 right in front of me. I have 10 movie and trivia questions, and I'm going to throw your way. Yeah, these are all there's no multiple choice. I just ask the question, and either you write down the answer if you're playing against somebody, or just shout it out, whatever you want to do. Here we go, 10 movie and TV questions. Here comes question number 1. Do you guys watch a show called Brooklyn Nine-Nine? One of my personal favorites. Started on Fox, now it's on NBC. But honestly, it always felt like an NBC show, even though it was on Fox. Who stars as the character Jake Peralta on now NBC's Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Do you know it? I'm a big fan of the show. That's Andy Samberg. Yeah, Andy Samberg, who is started off, of course, on Saturday Night Live. Is also in a group called The Lonely Island, which is a really awesome show. If you ever, I mean, The Lonely Island, they're a show, but they're on YouTube. But they're a band, and they're sort of kind of like Tenacious D. I mean, I want to say they're a parody band because they actually are very talented at what they do, and they do these awesome videos, music videos. So check it out. But Andy Samberg plays Jake Peralta on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Moving on to question number 2. Now, I actually had to research this because the first answer, this must be from an old quiz, was another actor that I did research. And as of February 2020, as we're taping this, who is the world's highest paid actor? Who is the world's highest paid actor as of February 2020? Answer might surprise you. Didn't surprise me because I really admire this guy's work ethic. What do you think? It's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I got some notes here. Highest paid actor in the world, having earned, get this, $89.4 million. $89.4 million. Forbes reported that, the 2019 list of the highest paid actors. You know, I'm impressed with him. The man, he's even taken some films that were a little questionable, but he made them more entertaining because he's an entertaining guy. So he works hard. He got paid. Anybody who knows me knows that I work like a maniac too, so I admire people that work hard. Moving on, question number 3. There we go. As of now, because I think they're filming another one right now, but as of now, how many films are there in the James Bond franchise? How many films? You know, people are complaining that there's too many reboots and sequels that's coming up, but this blows them all out of the water. How many films are there in the James Bond franchise? As of now, there are 26 James Bond films. And people are complaining that there are too many, other films out there. No, who cares? James Bond, 26. Boom, done. Moving on. Question number 4. Once again, as of now, I did some research. What is the highest grossing film at the box office? This may have changed since I've done this, but according to my research, what is the highest grossing film? Question number 4 at the box office. What do you think? It's Avatar. Yeah, Avatar. Actually, I met James Cameron. I didn't really meet him. I went to go see Avatar, and I sat in the front row, which you should never do for a big movie. I think it was at Radio City Music Hall, and like the screen is the size of like 5 stories. But he came out for a Q&A, and he comes out, and like I put out my hand, and I was the first person who, you know, shook his hand. So of course that means we're friends. No, it doesn't. But that was the ongoing joke. You know, me and Jimmy Cams are hanging out. Yeah, I'm giving some advice on Avatar. You know what I'm saying? All right, baby. Moving on, question number 5. This question, every Italian male, because I am Italian, every Italian male knows this. We are taught this when we were born. Who directed The Godfather? Yeah, who directed The Godfather? Do you know? Do you know this one? When you're born as an Italian male, they don't slap you on the butt. They slap you across the cheek and go, this guy right here directed The Godfather. Who is it? Francis Ford Coppola. Yeah, Francis Ford Coppola, of course, who has an awesome winery, by the way. When I proposed to my wife at Oheka Castle on Long Island, because it took me a long time to find me a wife, I figured if I'm gonna propose, I'm doing it at a castle. So I proposed, then we had dinner, and they gave us some Francis Ford Coppola wine. So, thank you, Oheka Castle. We will be back. Moving on, here we go. We have 5 more questions to go in our TV and movie themed trivia round, as the dogs are sleeping and the dogs are barking down there. Who stars as Meredith Grey in Grey's Anatomy? Just give me the first name. The first name. I don't need the last name. What is the first name of the actor? I say actor because some people are saying actress. I think we need one term for everybody. So, who stars as Meredith Grey in Grey's Anatomy? Her first name is Ellen. That's right, Ellen. Ellen. There you go. Moving on, question number 7. Not Ellen, the talk show host, but, you know, Ellen Pompeo. Moving on, question number 7. All right, here's another name, which should be interesting. Greta Gustafsson is better known as which famous actress? Her real name is Greta Gustafsson. Greta Gustafsson. She's better known by her nom de plume, her actor name. What is the name? Now, they say actress here. That's why I kind of corrected it and said actor. Greta Gustafsson is better known as which famous actor or actress, if that makes you happy? That is Greta Garbo. Yeah, Greta Garbo. If you don't know who Greta Garbo is, they got this thing called Google. Look it up. All right, we have three more questions to go. Here we go, question number 8. As of now, once again, and I'll explain this after we do it, because I know this question is going to cause controversy. How many movies are there in the Star Wars franchise? Keep your nerd rage to a limit. I'm a nerd myself, but calm down. I'm more of a nerd jock. I'm a knock. I'm a combination of both. So, what do you think? Because I'm wearing glasses and I have a zone ball thing on and I'm doing trivia, so there's no category for me. How many movies are there in the Star Wars franchise? I was actually at the very first Star Wars movie. I was literally sitting in the theater watching it as a 12-year-old kid, completely blown away by the whole thing. How many movies are in the Star Wars franchise? Here we go. There are 11 officially. All right, relax. Talking to you. 11, including Rogue One and Solo, not counting the animated films or the infamous Christmas special. Have you guys seen the Christmas special? Google it, or just go on to YouTube. It is hysterical. You definitely have to see there are actually some talks of remaking it. Jon Favreau has expressed some interest in remaking the Christmas special, and I say, please, I will never stop watching that. All right, we got 2 more to go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, question number 9. The Shawshank Redemption. Have you seen it? It's a laugh riot. If you're in the mood for a fun night out at the movies, it's an awesome film. It's just not funny. The Shawshank Redemption is based on a novella by which author? The Shawshank Redemption, going to my iPad right here, is based on a novella by which author? Novella. Do you know what a novella? Novella to me sounds like an Italian meal. Do you have the novella? Is it crisp? Try some of the novella. It's a small novel, obviously. The Shawshank Redemption is based on a novella by which author? You'll be surprised if you don't know this. Stephen King. Yeah, Stephen King wrote The Shawshank Redemption. And as I was asking that question, he wrote 7 more novels. So... And here we go. Here is our final question for today. Question number 10. This one's going to be a little hard, I'll be honest with you. You may find yourself wanting to Google this, but don't, because that'd be cheating. Question number 10. Who won the Academy Award for Best Actor in 2016? Do you know this? Who won the Academy Award? Give me a name of an actor. Now, when I say actor, it could be man or woman. Who won the Academy Award for Best Actor in 2016? What do you think? Do you know? Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, that man, I mean, talk about also a guy who works hard and chooses the right projects. He's an awesome guy. Leonardo DiCaprio won the award for Best Actor in 2016. And there you go, folks. Super Mega Trivia Slam. So, thanks so much for watching. My name is Steve Strangio. I'm here on a pretty regular basis. I'm going to try to pump out as many of these as possible for you guys. I'm going to try to get as much content up there on MindDog TV as humanly possible, as long as Matt's cool with it, I'm cool with it. And if you guys want to see more of this, go onto the Facebook page for MindDog TV. Leave me a comment, leave me a question, tell me about more things you'd like to see on Super Mega Trivia Slam. If you have any questions about Zoneball, go to zoneballsport.com. You can also find me on Zoneball Sport on Facebook and Zoneball Sport on Instagram. And if you want to find out more about me, honestly, just go to YouTube and just search Steve Strangio, S-T-R-A-N-G-I-O. Like a billion things will come up. All right, guys. So for Super Mega Trivia Slam right here on MindDog TV, and also go listen to the podcast on the Believe Podcast Network, B-L-E-A-V, or just search for Super Mega Trivia Slam on your podcast app. My name is Steve Strangio. MindDog TV, Super Mega Trivia Slam. I'll talk to you soon. I'm going to go talk to the pugs. Yeah.